Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to take a look at how you can structure your application for the semester project. In your exercises so far you have had a few different views that you swapped around between, but it was somewhat simple. However, in actual programs, for example IntelliJ, that we're going to use in a moment, they have one window, and inside that window you can do all kinds of stuff. I can open other windows, and I can open, well, if I create a class, and that would open over here, and there would also be, more classes open perhaps. So everything sort of exists in the same window, and we just open subviews as needed. I can collapse the project subview. I can show a structure here for whatever this is. Open other subviews here. So everything is inside the same window, and that's what we're going to take a look at today in this video. So I'm going to start on a project. I call it OK Reads. Obviously that's a steal from the website called Goodreads. And I'm trying to sort of copy some of the features of that. The point is that I'm going to have at some point one window. There will be some buttons here at the top, so I have some kind of navigation bar or menu bar or whatever you want to call it. And you can click on these, and then the content down here, which is currently blank, is going to be swapped out. So I stay with just the one view, one stage. I'm not changing out scenes, but I'm changing out the content here, subview. So if I were to click on books, I imagine that it will show me a list of all the books in my database. Perhaps, hopefully at some point I will have an SQLite database attached to it. That's my plan at least. There should be a filter button up here, so I can filter my table. I can click next and previous. I can click want to read to mark this book as a book that I want to read in the future. If I were to go and click up here for the in the search field and type in fortune, for example, like this, and click the search button, it should show me a list of all the books that somehow has something to do with the word fortune, maybe in the title. Alternatively, maybe it's a part of the author's name. I don't know. So in this view, I'm going to create these boxes that I load in. These will be sub-views in themselves, so there will be a view for the search result, and each single result will also be a view. That's the plan. I can go and click the login, which should show me how to log in, or give me the option to log in. Maybe I want to register, which should change the view a little bit so that I can actually register. And when I have logged in, maybe I can actually click want to read, so that I can add books to my own collection of books that I want to read. Goodreads, the website, has a concept or a feature called My Shelves, so I can organize books that I want to read or books that I have read into different shelves. So I could have a shelf called fantasy and another one called Java programming, and so on. Maybe we will get to that at some point, but at least the point initially is to create some kind of view with a top navigation bar. It could also be a sidebar, I don't know. I think the top bar is the usual approach, and then we want to be able to swap out these views. So initially I'm going to have a bunch of views that we can swap between, but not much functionality. That is at least the plan. So stay tuned for the next video.